Welcome, nerds and nerdettes, to Gaming Nerds Podcast, where we will be discussing everything gaming and nerd related. Episode 2. I'm your host, Matt. With me is...
I'm Michael.
And today we have our third, maybe permanent, nerd with us.
Landon Ritchie.
Took a little bit, but there we go.
Yeah, it works.
Yep.
Hey, he had to have the buzz first.
Right?
Yeah, there was a little buzz there, and I was like, oh, that's my time to come on, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So, Matt, did you, and Landon, did you guys see the new Black Ops live stream today?
Okay. Before we go any further with Black Ops, all Call of Duty is just the same game with a different shiny coat of paint.
You know what?
This is very true.
I have mixed feelings about the new Black Ops stuff. I heard they were working on a new single-player mode, and they dropped it for the Royale. Is that true?
Yep.
Oh,
I'll get to that here in a little bit, but yes, that is true.
Oh, I was really bummed. I was like, I do like. Sometimes I just like a dedicated single-player thing because you really can get involved. You actually feel special sometimes. You're not just like this piece of meat number at the end of the game. You look, I'm number 9. Shit.
Yeah.
You actually feel special. I kind of like modes like that because I suck at gaming. So
that's why I mainly play single-player games.
So with this new one, the reason why they went to it is that they looked at all the achievements and gamer score on Xbox and PS4, and they realized how many people don't actually complete the campaign. So they didn't feel like it was worth the time and money to make it single player when they could pull that out and follow the money train right now of Battle Royale.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a little worried that they're gonna put all this effort into like a Battle Royale, and it's not gonna be up to par with like PUBG and Fortnite. And I still think Fortnite has a little ways to go, but at least it's fun. It's gimmicky, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I just don't know how they're gonna compete with that.
If they pull off the Battle Royale mode that they explain that they're doing, and if it goes flawlessly, like they're hoping for, but nothing ever goes flawlessly, I think PUBG might be in a little bit of trouble. My personal opinion. They explained it pretty well today during the stream.
I heard No Man's Sky was explained pretty well, and we know how that went down.
Yes, we all know how that went.
We're not gonna go there.
Speaking of that, I heard the official release on the Xbox is July 24th for No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky.
I'm sorry. More like No Man Buy.
No Man Buy. Well, I did buy the game despite all the bad reviews. I think Hello Games has actually put a lot of work into trying to redeem themselves. I'm not going to kick them down so badly. I did enjoy a lot of the stuff. But, you get plus 40 hours into the game, you're still kind of like,
This is the same crap I'm still doing.
Yeah.
It's very repetitive, yeah.
Yeah. I was one of those people that bought it on day one and got fooled.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
So sorry.
So I heard now, though, it's a totally different game. If I was to go back, it wouldn't be nothing the same. So
it's like I was told by my son, who's like really into he's more into reading the news than I am, and I get a lot of the news from him. He's like, Dad, there's no space battles in No Man's Sky, and I was like, nah, come on, they said that. I bought the game on Steam, I played it, I got off the planet, and right as I got into space, guess what? Fucking space battle, full in your face, 3, 4, or 5 ships. I was having a blast. I was like, what are you talking about? This is awesome. But, I actually really enjoyed the game. I got it late, after Hello Games had put out quite a few patches. I actually got it just before they released the one where you could, make your own base and stuff. Oh, no. I got it after that. It was before the little ground vehicles, the, evac vehicles or whatever. And I actually enjoyed the game, but, after 40, 50 hours into it, everything got really repetitive, and it wasn't as enjoyable as it was at the beginning. So I'm really hoping that they add that multiplayer support, because have you seen the box art for the Xbox One version?
No, I haven't.
There's multiple people on the cover. There's 4 astronauts on the cover. I'm taking that as a hint that maybe they might have finally made a player model in the game.
No way.
Yeah, right? Like, whoa. You got all this other crap. You never made a player model. It's amazing. Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping that there's multiplayer support. They've been pretty hush-hush about it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe they can finally redeem themselves.
Right? So, Matt, do you want to jump into the Black Ops stream now, or do you want to do some of the news first?
Before we do that, I just want to say it's good to have everyone here,
Yeah.
and it's I haven't talked to Landon for ever. I think last time I seen Landon, I was 7,
Yeah, I'm an old guy.
8, something like that.
See, me, I'm meeting Landon through the metaverse, so...
Yep. Pretty much. Matt met me when I was an angry teen, so I didn't really know what his impression of me was.
Right?
I was like, butthurt, poor. But, life has a way of changing you.
Getting enough scrap together to make your first set of armor.
Yeah, man, that was awesome. I felt so good when I hit Blaine so hard in the chest his jockstrap flew off.
Oh, I hate that guy.
I know. That was so satisfying. That was like the most satisfying thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's jump into Black Ops news, since we'll probably be doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, since I'm the only one that sounds like watch the stream, so the, it's
I'll
going to
watch it
release...
to fall asleep tonight.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, I got a pretty good rough estimate of everything that they've went over, at least all the important stuff. The release date's going to be October 12th. I think they already announced that before this. The tech of this game, since it is a Black Ops game, so there's tech. The tech is between 2 and 3. So it's no more advanced than 3 was.
Okay.
So the big emphasis...
So they got semi-advanced movement then?
I'm getting into the movement right
Okay.
now. Is there jump thrusters? No. There is no jump thrusters.
Good.
Is there wall running? No. There is no wall running.
Thank God.
Good.
I hated that.
Is it confirmed 100% boots on the ground? Yes. It's 100% boots on the ground.
Yeah, but so was World War II.
Yeah.
Keep your butt on the ground. I'm tired of this wall running, jumping, jet crap. I can't aim on a console controller anyway.
Yeah, right? So they're trying to figure out how to make it to where there's fast-paced combat. So what they're doing is they're adding a new system in called guns up all the time. So now if you're sprinting, your gun is up. You don't have to stop sprinting and raise your gun. You can shoot while you're sprinting. You can throw a grenade and shoot at the same time. You can do a skill and shoot at the same time. Your gun is up all the time.
You mean like it actually would be in war?
Yeah.
Yeah. Except I'm really good at grenades and landmines, man. There's just not enough support for that.
You know what I used to be really good at, Landon? When it came to, I think it was Black Ops 1 or 2. I was really good at using the C4.
Yeah. Because I can't aim a gun on the game to save my life, but I can blow you up and set traps like you would not believe.
Literally, I found a new hiding spot in, what was it, Nuketown that nobody used.
It was the original Call of Duty.
Yeah, it was in Nuketown. It was a spot no one used, and I would literally throw a C4, and no one would see it, and they'd run right by me. Boop!
That reminds me of that GIF I saw with a C4. Blowing a guy up from the other side of the wall. That one still.
And then after someone finally killed me, it's like, oh, my spot's been found out and taken.
Yep. Yeah, one thing I miss from the Call of Duty games, which they don't have in this one, obviously, it's old school. It wasn't World at War. I think it's Modern Warfare, Matt, where we the bouncing betties. Strategically, those bouncing betties.
No, it was World at War.
Was it World at War?
Yes.
Oh man, I miss those. I mean, they brought it back in the last one, but they're just not the same anymore.
Bouncing betties in World at War scared the crap out of you because you'd step on it and it'd be right in your face.
right in your face.
So the Black Ops 4 reveal didn't really say anything about season pass editions. Is that still gonna be a thing, or?
Yeah, they'll have their season pass. They didn't mention anything on it yet.
Oh man, I'm not a fan of the season pass thing.
Nope.
I really
not. See, my way of playing it is I play it all the way up to the first season pass or the first DLC, and then I'm done normally.
Yep.
I got
that's what I did. That's what I did with the Breath of the Wild thing. I was just like, I'm just gonna wait till all the shit's ready, and then I'll get it.
It's funny.
I'm just not a fan of the season pass thing. I'll wait till it's all done, get all the bugs out, get all the new content out, and I'll just get the whole package in one go.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think I got Michael into doing that because he would buy like the DLCs and stuff, and I'd be like, nope, I'm done playing.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun and all. Like Call of Duty games, they're fun if you have someone to play with them. But as soon as like one of your friends drop off and you don't really have anyone to play with anymore, they're really not that fun anymore.
You know what I'm a sucker for? The goddamn the things you can buy to like make your appearance stuff. Little
cosmetics.
Yeah, the cosmetic stuff. On like any game, I'm like blowing like. You would not even. I'm not even gonna say how much I've spent on that. 'Cause I'll just drown myself in depression if I even mention it. But yeah, I'm a sucker for that. And I don't know why. That's like the only thing I can feel good about in the game because I play terribly. I look good, but I suck.
Fortnite might like you then.
Oh God, yeah. Because the game is completely free to play, but it's I can get all these good skins. The best dying. I look the best dying.
Yeah.
So more things that Call of Duty covered was the specialists are back. So if you ever played Call of Duty 3 or Black Ops 3, they had the specialists where you had the I can't even remember all of them off the top of my head. You had the ninja that goes invisible. You had the guy that had a faster sprint. So all of them are back. They're kind of you called it a MOBA earlier because they had the special hero classes. That's kind of what this is.
Yeah.
So you have certain specialist people will have certain skills that no one else has. Like one of them has dogs that it's a kill streak. It used to be a kill streak, and now he has dogs. He can unleash the dogs when you get a certain amount of kills now.
Release the hounds.
Yep.
Release the hounds.
But so there's that. And there is also a specialist map that I think you will like in this one since you like healing.
Medic?
Yep, they brought in a medic that you can shoot your team members to heal them, and you can resupply them if they run out. That's what I need.
But I'll probably miss and heal the bad guy.
Trust me. Usually when we're playing any type of MMO or any type of game that's 2 players and has a healing class, Michael knows I'm right there as the healer.
Yep, you're the healer or you're the tank, one of the two.
Because I'm usually an excellent healer or an excellent tank. So it's like, oh, everyone's almost dead. No, you're all fully healed. Now quit dying.
Right?
Yeah. I'm actually pretty good at tanking. And I'm not the type of tank that like yells at the healer when I'm dying. I usually can hold my own, even when the healer's getting fucked up. So that's one thing I got going for me.
So another thing that they updated is the weapons. They say that they've made so many improvements that it actually, if they were to do take all the gun improvements from Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3, that this one actually has more than all of them combined in the new gun system.
So
whoa. When you make a 4th game, isn't it already better than the first 3?
That
doesn't say much to me.
Yeah, they just worded it to make it sound like, oh my god, we did all these improvements.
Oh my god, we just like patched the 3rd one and it's better than all 3.
So they made the gun smoke now. A muzzle flash will light up a room. So
that should have been in 1.
Yeah, right. The muzzle flashes, I guess, like when you go into a dark room, because they have really dark rooms that they showed in the map, and they showed someone shooting, and it actually lights up the area a little bit, which is nice, but it's like, okay, that could have been in the other ones. Yeah.
I'll just get a fully automatic, just offload my entire clip to see what's in the room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or knowing my luck, I'd go in there with a fully automatic, knowing someone's in there, unleash my, unload my whole clip and miss them all.
That's me.
You want your own team members there and kill your own team members.
I'll even reload and unload the next clip and still miss the guy.
Yeah. So, the bullet impacts will connect with a person to the character better. So I'm not really sure what they mean by this, but they're kind of showing
what? What was that?
The bullet impacts will connect with a person or connect a person to their character. So I guess the bullets are going to hit the person a lot harder, and they're going to flinch a lot more. And when you hit like buildings, if you're hitting a corner of a building, there's stuff that actually flies off the other side of the building, which I'm going to see. I'm kind of want to see when it first happens, because I bet you there's going to be some awkward bugs when that happens.
So they're making like a soft collision with the corner of buildings, so they can still kind of go through.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. That'll make my shit aiming a little better.
Although
like, I hit the broad side of the barn, but it didn't hit him. But hey, it went through the wall and still got him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although you do know everyone's just still gonna use snipers and be like, I just shot through everything.
Quick shot.
Quick scope.
Yeah, I got insta-killed getting shot in the foot with a sniper rifle. That's fucking crazy.
That's great. Yeah, that's like Call of Duty signature right there.
Yeah, it's like, wow.
World at War was that way.
Wow.
Yep.
Like, I could have blew my whole foot off and still lived. Come on.
You should have seen me and Michael play World War II. We'd wait to do the USS Texas, which is a small, like, boat. The small helicarrier. Or not helicarrier, but aircraft carrier boat. And frickin' we'd lay on one of the, like, turrets thing, and I'd sit there with a sniper, and I could shoot the person in literally the pinky toe, and they'd fall over dead.
Yeah, that's some grade A physics right there, man. That's just golden years of FPS right there.
Bullets will actually empty out of the cartridge's magazine now, so when you're shooting, you can actually see your empty bullets popping out. Finally.
You mean they don't just throw the empty clip behind them like they do in all the other ones? Thunk.
Nope.
I still feel like FPS games are trying to catch up with GoldenEye from N64.
Yes.
And that's fucked. Dude, that is fucked up. That game had it, dude. That game just had it. You know? Like, wow. Anyway, go ahead.
GoldenEye, we should, speaking of GoldenEye, we should get a 3-way GoldenEye session going.
Oh, man, dude.
Emulator?
That's like the one FPS game I didn't suck at.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
We can get an emulator, and I know how to get us all online to play it.
I could just shoot people in the eyeball, point blank, no problem, every freaking time. Like, you know.
Then you got Michael.
If you shot them in the foot, they didn't die. You know.
Then you got Michael playing his odd job, running around just slapping you all the time.
I love Odd Job, right? So they added 3D bullet traces, so you can actually see the shots now. So the bullets aren't invisible when you shoot. You can actually see where the bullets are coming from now.
Oh, it's almost not like real life, where you can actually see the bullets.
Yeah. And then they added a new recoil system. So this, I don't really understand too much how they explained it, but so you have a fully automatic gun and you shoot and it recoils and it bounces everywhere. And this one, you can actually control that recoil a little bit. And each gun is going to have its own recoil. So you have to learn the gun, and then it takes a little bit to master that recoil. So you can just nonstop shoot.
So you can train the guy to just hold the gun a little firmer.
It's probably
like, hey, guy,
oh, stock.
After 500 rounds, you think you could just squeeze that gun a little harder so it doesn't fly up every time you shoot? Yeah, okay.
And then the last thing they did for the weapons is... So in all the other Call of Duties, all the guns shared the same modifications that you can add to it. In this one, each weapon is going to have its own modification for each gun, so each gun will be unique. So
I got a question to ask you about
Snowflake
this.
guns. All right.
Is it something that they mentioned or something? Did they bring back the Pick 10 system?
Everybody's saying that the Pick 10 system is back. I really don't know what that system is.
That was the system where you would start and you make, like, let's say your class whatnot, and you had that bar that said 0 to 10, and then you chose a gun, that's 1. You chose your secondary gun, that was another. You chose your 2 grenades, that counted each as 1 and 1, and so on and so forth.
So you can only have up to 10 points or whatever.
Yeah, you only had 10 points, and you had to pick 10 things.
They didn't mention
all grenades.
Yeah, I haven't. They didn't say anything about it, but I've been seeing on Twitter and stuff like that yeah, it's in the system.
I wouldn't mind
It's
because I
a big
like that.
Huh.
I don't like it when it comes to modifying guns.
I see.
I'll
I
have to
don't
see how their new system is, I guess.
see. I think that they should have the pick 10 system for just like your base stuff. When it comes to modification, it shouldn't count for
It
it.
should be like Fallout.
Yeah, like
That would be awesome.
Which Fallout?
4.
Yeah.
It was alright. Yeah.
see, I don't like having the modification like that pick 10 system for the like scopes because how the scope takes up one, then your skills take up one, and then you got your perks that take up the points, and it's like,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, it's kind of, they should separate that out, actually.
yeah.
You know,
Go
you
ahead, Matt.
mentioned Fallout. You know, the first 2 games, a lot of people don't know this, the first 2 games were really sad.
Well, that's because they weren't made by Bethesda originally.
I know, but I'm just saying they were really sad because it's like towards the ending, it
Or
was like
Bethesda.
Bethesda, remember?
Bethesda. That's right.
But
Yeah.
no, I mean, and this is spoiler for anyone that hasn't played a, what is it, like 15-year-old game now?
Yeah, it's
Something
not
like
my
that.
word.
You had your chance.
Yeah, exactly.
The first game, you go do all this stuff for your vault, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you've been out in the wasteland too long. We can't have you in here anymore."
Oh, the
After
field.
you kill the space mutants and do all this other stuff, they kick you out and you wander the desert till you die.
Nice. That's beautiful.
It's awesome.
And the second
Assholes.
one, you're trying to get this Garden of Eden kit to bring back like grass and all this other stuff. You finally get it, and they throw you out, and they tie you to this. They tie you to pretty much a cactus, and they're like, "All right, you're just gonna stay here and bake in the hot sun until you die."
We don't want you or your fucking grass.
No, they take the Garden of Eden kit.
Oh, they take. Yeah, oh, okay.
They take
We want
it.
your grass. We don't want you.
Yeah. Thank you for doing
least they
all that
tied you
for
to-
us. Bye.
At least they tied you to a cactus. You could like kind of knock it over with your head and suck the juices out. You know, and, like
I guess.
oh, yeah. I mean, how strong can a cactus be? You're really gonna be stuck to a cactus? Come on, it might hurt a little, but that fucker's like brittle.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I might
If
be
you
able to
died,
cactus
if you
it.
died getting tied to a cactus, you deserve to die.
Right, you didn't fight enough.
Yeah. You fail
Could have broke his arms and legs.
on a cactus.
No, I'm saying before they tied you to there.
Oh yeah. I guess they could have done that.
So,
Could have squirt.
they've changed the health system again.
Oh
So-
god.
They're in the last World War II. You know that they had it to where in hardcore mode you wouldn't, or not in hardcore mode, core mode you wouldn't regenerate. In hardcore
you
mode,
would.
obviously.
Yes, you would.
I
changed
actually
that.
like.
Oh yeah, you would
In-
regenerate. That's right.
In core mode, you would. In hardcore, you would not.
Well,
I actually like without regenerating. It's
yes.
more real.
So in this one, everybody's gonna be able to regenerate,
Ah,
but it's manually. They're gonna have a button for you to actually have to inject yourself to heal.
Yeah.
So
So
do you have to pick up med kits?
I'm
so
assuming so. That's what the medic's for.
if I had an injection I could take that could like heal a gunshot wound, oh man,
Oh, I know, right?
your life, like yeah, like nah, dude, you should no.
Like you
no.
call for a medic, medic just runs up, throws you a pack of bubble gum. There you go.
Yeah, like here's a needle and a gum. You figure it out.
Chews
So,
the gum, pokes himself with the needle. I'm better.
I gave you a Mentos. Your gunshot wound is healed.
Oh, this
That's
ain't like
fresh.
this ain't like Robin Hood Men in Tights now. Here, have
Yeah.
a lifesaver breath mint.
That's just being, you know, I'm sorry. That's just catering to like the people like me who have a hard time. You're catering to me, and I don't want you to cater to me. I want it to be hard.
That's gonna be
I
like
want a challenge.
that's gonna be
I
like,
like dying.
that's gonna be like some of the dumb people that are gonna think, oh, if I get shot, all I gotta do is eat this pack of bubble gum and I'll heal from it.
Yeah, like I hate that in games where you like eat some gum or some retarded thing, and you're back like 50%. Like you just get like 50% health. They're like, wow,
Well, like
that never happens.
Well, like, what was it? I think it's Fallout 3, or not Fallout, Far Cry 3.
Or
It's
I was
like,
just thinking
you
that.
get shot a bunch, and if you don't have any,
know.
if you don't have any like injections or anything, It
You
literally
pull
just
the bullet
shows
out of your
you.
arm.
Yeah, you either pull the bullet out of your arm or just shows you wrap up the wound
Yeah,
and you're better.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is the same way. You just eat some snacks and you're all good. You know?
Or
Like, wow.
or another thing is you'll literally just see your character like readjust his like thumb or hand or something, and it's like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
half healed, but I was just being shot,
My bone's set. It's all good. My ligaments just magically reattached.
and I was being shot at. I didn't even actually break anything.
Yeah. It's like, oh, man. I mean, you know, I get it. I get it. We came from an era of like 2D games where like your guy gets like hit by a fucking giant meteor and knocks you all the way down. You can just get a heart and you're back to full, right?
Yep.
So I get it. I get it. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just, it's weird when you're striving to make the game as realistic as fuck, and you give a guy a piece of bubble gum that can revive himself. Fuck, man. Come on.
Well, that's like any of the any Call of Duty with the whole, oh, let's do a revive cola, glug 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 glug.
Why even bother with the realistic shit if you're gonna do that? You know, it's just ruins it.
Oh, you get knocked down enough, and I'm back up, all because I drank soda pop.
Yeah, that's a damn good soda right there.
What is it?
Damn good soda.
Nuka Cola
Treat me.
Quantum.
Was that Red Bull? What was that?
Nuka Cola Quantum.
Fucking yeah, it must have been. You like entangled one of your other alternate selves that didn't have a gunshot wound.
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
the reason
Michael.
why the reason why they did it this way, they wanted to make it where it was more tactical. So the way which Landon, you mentioned it, they're catering to the people that aren't good, because now it's no more of the who fires first wins. It's whoever uses their syringe the smartest wins.
It's like
Or
World of
you
Warcraft.
shoot somebody while they're doing it.
It's like World of Warcraft all over again. Ah!
So my question is do you think, because in a lot of these games, rather they're MMO, well, not really MMOs, but like shooters and things like that, where they have healer classes or medic classes, like Battlefield had the medic, but the medic was like so weak, it's like you could literally walk up, fart on the medic, and they'd fall over and die.
See,
That's how it should be.
I was wondering that in this one
That's
too.
how it should be. In real life, you could walk up to a medic, fart on him, and he would die. If it was a really rancid fart.
But you think like the medic, they would be like, all right, medic, we're gonna give you like this high tech like Iron Man suit type armor so you can survive and heal us all.
All right. Think about the guys from MASH, those martini drinking motherfuckers. I mean, how hard would they be to kill? Honestly, they were fucking drunk 24/7. They would be a pushover, and they're walking into a battalion or battle, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're half fucking awake.
They're the ones that would be handing out
on
bubble
them, they would
gum.
die. Yeah, healers should not be immortal. Like, no healer in real life, no doc. If you walk into a hospital and shoot a doctor, he's not going to fucking just get back up, stick a syringe in his neck, and go, what now, motherfucker? What now?
If he did, then we'd all be like, I'm becoming a doctor.
Yeah, I would too. Everybody would be a fucking doctor at that point. We'd have a fucking world of doctors.
Is there a
But
doctor
no.
in the house?
All works.
All raise their hand.
Yeah, I'll leave you just like raising their hand. Their hands are fucking syringe fingers, you know.
Yeah.
Like, no, I shouldn't. The medic classes and the healer classes should never be immortal, and that's one thing I hate about most MMOs. Like, you can't kill a healer, and they're trying to do that in first-person shooters. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
See, I know for a fact. What was it? Me and Michael played Terra, I think it was.
I play Terra. I haven't really got into it much. I'm trying to, but it's like,
we both got to max level, but I remember.
Wow.
I think it was Terra or it was another one, but I played as a healer, and there was one point that you had to like fight a friend and it let you choose.
Yeah.
And him and I were fighting each other, and he couldn't kill me because I could be like, you know, ensnare him, take 3 steps back, heal myself, sit there and whittle him down.
Pretty much any MMO, like any healer, you can't kill them solo. It's like, wow, this game's fucking broken.
Because it's like they can go ensnare, take like 4 steps back, and you're like, you can swing your sword, but they have to be close to you, and they could be sitting there going heal, slowly whittle you down.
You know, there was a moment in World of Warcraft where a DK could actually kill a healer, any healer. You could just fuck them up so bad, and it was just so. I love that moment so much. A Frost DK just wreck a healer.
And then
But
they nerfed
took
it.
that away. Oh, they nerfed the shit out of that. No way. Healers can't die. You know, you got to run them out of mana, but they never run out of mana. So what the fuck?
Shamans were bad that
It's like
way too
three
in World of
fucking
Warcraft.
people to kill a healer. Yeah.
Shamans is like,
Crazy.
oh, I'm almost out of mana. Let me pop this totem down. Now I have full mana again.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's pretty much any healer class now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do the medic in this one. They showed the medic. The medic didn't have a whole lot of armor on. Just had this basic combat suit.
Doesn't need to.
Yeah. I just don't know if they're actually going to give him a loadout for it. I mean, they're obviously going to have their gun to shoot people to heal.
What?
Why can't they have poison syringes
What?
where they just inject a bad guy
So
with
you're
like
saying-
fucking anthrax
So you're
and
saying
they die?
if the three of us were playing and I was playing the healer and Landon was almost dead because of his derpy shooting, I could run up to him and go, shoot, and he'd heal?
Yes, you can shoot the syringes to heal. And then you can also resupply him that way too. But
Did you shoot me in the butt?
yeah, that's where I'd be aiming.
Yeah, like, do you get a plus if you get shot in the butt?
No,
Because that's where most shots are supposed to happen.
you get double pluses if you get him in the dick.
Like right between the
God.
eyes, you know, like right in the brain. Oh, I can feel the epinephrine. Oh.
But yeah, so if they're going to be able to do that, they shouldn't be able to have any other kind of loadout, like maybe a basic pistol to defend themselves. But other than that, I'm hoping they don't give them a rifle and another loadout.
And I agree with you there.
They
It's
should give him
like,
poisons. They should give him poisons. That would be fucking cool. Like a DOT.
There you go.
Like
Yeah.
a dot you could put on the enemies, you know, like just like here's some fucking anthrax, dude, or here's fucking measles. You're sick now with the fucking
and I understand
Zika.
with the basic pistol because otherwise, because that way the medic's gonna literally sit behind everybody and go, everyone else protect me because if I get shot, you're all screwed.
Yeah, your pack is mostly filled with medical supplies. You're gonna have a room for a fucking bazooka and a fucking big ass SMG and a bunch of other shit. You know, you're only gonna have room for like a pistol and maybe like one other firearm or a knife or something.
Pistol and maybe like 2 clips and maybe
Why
a
not a
knife.
scalpel? Give them a scalpel. You just cut somebody's face up. You know? Like, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
But no, I agree with Landon. Like, they should give a different loadout for, like, different syringes that can hurt them, too. Like, oh, here's some AIDS. Thunk.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I mean,
Go
like,
long term, huh? You don't want to kill them right away.
You know, realistically though, you know, like a painkiller that numbs you, you should be able to like hit them and they just go ragdoll mode, and they're just stuck on the ground. They didn't take any damage, but they're just in ragdoll mode, so anybody could just come up and just shoot them dead because they're numb.
No, I'd
You know,
walk up as...
that'd be a pretty funny mechanic, actually.
I'd walk up to the medic and just, like, punch him.
Yeah. And then he stab you and you just go, ooh. That would be really funny if you could like just inject them with something that's it's like a like a spinal tap. They just kind of go numb and fall to the ground like a rag doll.
Ugh.
They didn't take any damage, but they're incapacitated for a little while.
And they're that
anybody
way
could
for,
just
like,
come up and
15
fuck 'em up.
seconds, so you gotta, like, hurry up and be like...
You just plant C4 right on their face and just walk away and just watch them slowly look at you with this horror in their eyes and go, ah, ha, ha, and press the button and they blow up.
There we go. There you go.
Give them C4, a pistol, and some syringes that, numb the guy. That would be the best loadout ever.
There you go. What is this? Treyarch or Infinity War for this one?
Yeah.
There you go, Treyarch. We got an idea for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
We want some of the money sent our way for this.
Yeah, we want royalties, man. That was the best idea ever.
I would have so much fun with that. I do it to friends too. Hey Landon, what? Thunk? Really?
Especially if they let you drag the guys on the ground like into a pile, and then plant one C4 and you blow up the entire team in one shot, and they're just like, wow, we just got fucked so hard by the medic.
Although that'd be a broken mechanic for like something like Hardpoint. where they have to take
Well,
something
yeah.
over or capture the flag, because then the medic could just run over and be like, "You're all numb. Grab the flag, run away."
Hey,
Yeah, it would have to be like a 10-second thing, you know? You just like, you're stuck in the ground for like 5-10 seconds. Just like a regular stun in an MMO, you know, but you're just a ragdoll. It would be funny if you like had ragdoll physics, you'd like flop them around and shit. That would just be humiliating at the very least.
Could have ragdoll
for them.
physics like GTA. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, especially if they're like models stretched out because you like hit them too hard.
Yeah.
Like fucking Gumby or some shit.
so the next section they went into on the live stream is situational awareness. But I don't really want to talk about that one because to me it's all for core mode, not hardcore mode. It's talking about how they redid their mini map and everything like that. And in hardcore mode, you don't even have that.
So
And it's too
doesn't count.
situational, so.
Yeah. So they added another class called Recon, and this one is another class that he puts down a radar, and you can see through walls and see where the enemy's at, and then you can pull down a mask on you, and then you can also see where the enemies are at. Only you can do that, though.
That's for people like me who suck, basically. That's
Yeah.
for the sucky players.
Here,
They're
let's
like, you
put
can't
this
shoot?
down.
Put you on recon since you can't play.
Right?
That's the only thing you're good at.
Then League Play, they announced League Play is back. I don't care about League Play in Call of Duty. I don't play it.
I never have.
So they did add a story mode, though, to the multiplayer. So what they did is that each of the specialists will have their own story. Like, so you can play them solo so they kind of get used to them. And then they all connect into one big story. So they did do kind of a solo story, but kind of not.
So they did like Titanfall. It had a story, but it was all online.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all solo based. And so you can learn how to do the specialist, but it's through the multiplayer. So you would have to be online to do it. It's just so you get training in how to use each specialist. It's their cop out for a campaign.
Huh.
Everything.
We'll see.
Everything is nowadays you got to be online all the time for, including
Yeah,
if you want to.
I'm online all the time anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
But I mean, it's like, oh, I want to play StarCraft 2. Oh, I got to be connected to BattleNet.
But you know what? It only mattered
Speaking
when I was
of
like, when I was living out in the boonies and internet was like a rare thing to have. But I don't have that problem anymore, so I'm like, eh.
I remember the days of dial-up.
Oh God! Don't give me a PTSD attack.
Right?
I can still hear the scream of my modem.
Oh, man.
God.
So any of the younger people listening, you should be thankful for what you have.
They're probably like, what the hell's dial-up?
Dial-up was this horrible thing where you had to sacrifice your ability to make calls to use the internet. And they charged you by the hour to use the internet. Could you believe that?
And
Fuck.
also, it would take sometimes upwards of 10 minutes just to log you on.
I had to wait 10 minutes for a nude to load. Holy shit! That was, these days, that was like a fucking little tiny fucking 16 by 24 pixel image. I got to see some pixelated tit right there. Oh my God. And people sending me that shit on Nokia. I'm like, woo! Look at that fucking 8-bit fucking black and white pixel titty. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, that was the days. Oh my God, let me tell you. Woo.
You'd be like, I'm gonna watch this porn. I'll come back to it in 6 hours.
You know,
I'll be done in 6 hours.
That's the great thing about the internet these days. You don't have to download porn anymore. You don't have to worry about viruses anymore. Because thank you, Pornhub. I'm not trying to sell out here, but because of that, you don't have to download it anymore and get these nasty things on your computer. And you're like scrubbing your computer for like, oh, I found Trojan XYZ, and you're like, oh fuck, it was that weird video I downloaded. It had all this bullshit in it. Now you don't have to deal with that anymore. You young folk who are fapping on the internet don't even have to worry about that shit. I hope YouTube doesn't like cut our ads because I said that.
We don't have ads right now.
You can cut that out if it causes a problem. I know YouTube's very, very,
We don't have
sensitive.
ads right now.
Okay, well, yeah.
We're not cool.
Well, if you post on my stuff, you'll have ads. I'll just say that.
Well, we're trying to get on your stuff. You just gotta
I
talk
know.
to them.
I'm fucking forgetful as fuck. I'm sorry.
You're not the only one.
Dude, like today, I'm a mechanical engineer. I literally reached today for wire cutters to measure a fucking thing thinking they were calipers. Oh my god. Wow, my god, I'm just sitting there like, why don't I? Oh my god.
Reach over, and those are wire cutters.
I'm
Nope.
losing. I am fucking losing it, dude. I'm switching between mechanical engineering and electrical engineering and software engineering, and I don't even have a fucking college degree. How the fuck did this happen to me? I just want to go home and play video games.
Right? So
Oh my-
we all always want to do.
Started
Yeah,
clacking away
dude.
on a computer, and next thing you
Yeah,
know, that's
I
what
just want to
happened.
go. I just want to go home and play Space Engineers. Oh, wait, I'm still fucking doing engineering. Fuck! Fuck! I can't escape it. That's all I do. Oh well, you know I enjoy it. That's all I can say. That's what's important, right?
Yep. So
Yeah.
the next thing they talked about in Call of Duty, the stream, is zombies. I don't give two shits about zombie mode.
I
zoned
love
through
zombies.
most of it, but most of it, all they talked about is the new storyline. They said that this one's not going to be connected to any of them, which that kind of they're not connected in any other one, anyways.
Can you
So-
take a shit on the
know
zombies
what?
now?
Yeah, you know what? There's going to be shit on the zombies because State of Decay 2 is on its way out, and anything.
It's already
Black
out,
Ops-
isn't it?
No, it comes out the 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah, and so anything Black Ops
Actually, if you
does
get-
with or Black
You
Ops
get the legendary mode.
Yeah, well,
Legendary comes out tomorrow.
but you know, still, you put a zombie mode in. Who cares? We're all gonna play. If we want zombies, we'll play State of Decay 2, or we'll go play 7 Days to Die whenever they fucking update the console version, which I'm hoping I'll hear about at E3 because there's some fucking serious glitches they need to fix. I'm just saying that right now, fun pimps. Fix that shit. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So on the zombies, they did the new storyline. There's a new enemy. I don't give two craps. They did a gladiator-based trailer and a trailer when you're on a boat, and a Blood of Dead teaser trailer. So they're gonna drop 3 zombie maps on day 1 for free instead of just doing one. So I'm mainly just talking to anybody else that cares about zombie mode. I don't care about zombies, so.
Well, I really dig the zombie modes in the last few games. And Unreal Tournament had some mods
So,
that I really enjoyed. So, you know, I'm not going to drop the zombie mode until I play it, you know, because I really enjoy fighting zombies. I don't know why. I just like mindlessly killing zombies because a sucky player like me can actually hit one of those motherfuckers.
Right?
you know,
The difficulties are back too, so you can actually choose what difficulty you want. What you want. I guess they took that out for World War II, so they're bringing that back.
you know,
Just grenades and shotguns.
what
that's
I
all
want
need.
to see, instead of like, you know, we got Call of Duty, which is all these FPSs. I want to do one, like they should bring back or do an updated version of like Chivalry, where it was all medieval knights.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know what?
Or they put one
There
where,
was a game
or
that
they
came
do-
out.
or they do one where you're all in gladiatorial combat.
Oh.
Well, actually, one of the maps that you do get in the zombies, you are in gladiator stuff. You don't get guns. It's all,
Yeah, but you're still fighting
Oh,
zombies,
boy.
right?
huh?
You're still fighting zombies, right?
Yeah, you're still fighting zombies.
See, I don't want to fight zombies. I'm talking about you're literally in like a gladiator arena, but it's like 10 of you versus 10 other players.
It was just knives or something.
You all get nothing, and then like Caesar or
punch each
whoever
other.
is like will start throwing weapons out at you, and you'd be like, "Oh look, there's a mace! Run!"
You just pick up like a fucking semi-automatic and use it as a weapon, like a melee weapon, just like bashing the guy with the butt of the fucking gun. Fuck you! I don't have any ammo. Somebody uses a fucking mace.
Right?
So that's what I think. It'd be fun to do like a 10v10, you know, like gladiator combat game.
You know what? That's the thing. Like when you run out of ammo and a gun, why can't you fucking use it as a mace?
Maybe they didn't add that mechanic.
They should add that. Like, that should be a thing. Like,
Come on, Trey.
different guns do different physical damage. Like, you know, you hit somebody with a pistol whip somebody. Yeah, that's going to do something. You hit somebody with the fucking back of a shotgun and back of the head with that, dude, they're going to fucking drop.
They're going to drop, yep.
They should totally add that mechanic, dude. That would make the game more interesting.
Baseball swing somebody with an AR.
Yeah. Oh, did my clip stab your brain?
So they went on a little bit of this on this. This isn't really big news, but so Call of Duty Black Ops on PC only will have they're teamed up with Blizzard. So they'll be using Battle.net. Matt, you mentioned Battle.net earlier. So they'll be using Battle.net. And so the PC version will be actually much different than the console version will be. There'll actually be huge differences.
Yeah, they'll probably get all the good shit first, and then us console players will probably be sitting there holding our dicks in our hand going, we want some too.
No, for Xbox will be the last one to get it, because PS4 has exclusive rights to get things before Xbox, a month before Xbox.
Always. Fucking always. Always. I got everything on PS4 before I got it on Xbox, and all of my friends are like, I'm all telling them about all these cool fucking games. They're like, well, when are we gonna get it? Sorry, dude, you guys suck. You got the Xbox. I'm sorry. I got PC, I got PS4.
Well,
I have Xbox, I have Switch. I have all the consoles. You guys are just broke. Sorry.
Well, that's like, I know a few people that are mad because they're like, when do we get God of War? You don't, it's PlayStation only. Well, that's stupid.
No. Actually, I really want to play the new God of War. I really like this whole, like, you got your son with you mechanic, and
it's fun.
You're like, it looks really fun, actually.
If you listen to our other two podcasts, we actually, one of them we spoiled some stuff in it, but another one.
Well, I do like the Norse mythology that they added into it. That's
it's really fun.
Cool. Yeah, I like that.
I call it Dad of War. So.
Dad of War, yeah. It is Dad of War. It really is.
Oh, and here's a random fact about God of War.
Name again?
Here's a random fact that about the new God of War. Kratos in that game says "boy" 62 times.
That's because he can't remember his son's name.
Boy,
he forgot, and he's too embarrassed to say his name because he forgot.
He knows it.
That's why I said, "What was my son's name?"
Boy.
Oh, yeah. And if you can
Kratos.
So if you get it now too, if you get God of War now. You have the photo mode, and you can make Kratos creepy as hell.
Oh, I'm sure. He is already creepy.
You can make him smile.
You see? Oh my god, what the fuck is over? I don't know if you guys know, but I've been drinking during this, so.
That's okay.
It's all good.
Yeah,
I'm going to here soon. I'm my second can of water.
It's 8:30 here. It's night. It's like one day before Friday. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta go to Apple tomorrow. Shit. I don't give a shit.
Right?
Oh, Apple.
Yeah.
Tell them to hurry up and accept our podcast.
They
bastards.
did.
Yeah,
they got the email.
Google Play.
Dude, you know what?
Apple did too. I've seen the email. It said that it's been accepted, and tomorrow everyone will be able to actually go onto iTunes and look it up.
You know,
the one they use that is Google Play.
No,
Google Play
I can pull it up right here.
You know what? I develop apps, and I gotta say, out of all the platforms you can put an app out on, Apple's by far the hardest. They make you jump through so many hoops. Like, you have to have a Mac, and you have to have an iPhone to even develop the app.
I don't.
Because they don't let you upload it unless you have an iPhone. But, you have to use their Xcode, which is only on Mac. So you have to prove that you are a slave to their operating system by having all of the things. So I've had to buy all this shit just to make a stupid app. It's like the wonder people who make apps for Apple don't fucking make them free. They've had to shell out their goddamn soul just to fucking make an app. I feel it, dude.
So Michael, I have it right here.
Okay, it's under the Google Play one. Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
So for anyone listening, you can now find us on iTunes and Google Play.
Google Play Music.
Google Play Music.
Our podcast under music.
And we also have a YouTube.
Oh, and YouTube.
Yep, we're getting there.
And maybe if we feel like, we'll throw it on YouPorn.
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah, we
Pornhub
might
or
get some hits
something.
there too.
We'll have to do a video over of like some kind of crazy thing in there while we're talking, and people are gonna be like trying to fap and go, maybe some of the Black Ops parts I can try to fap to.
And then the last thing they talked about on the Black Ops stream was the Battle Royale, of course. So
Yeah.
So what they're doing is that they're taking all the all the like greatest hits of the Black Ops maps. They're mashing them all together in one for one map. They said, I'm not sure if there is, but they said that you would be able to fight on land, sea, and air. So I'm assuming that they're going to go out of their way and add helicopters and stuff to their Battle Royale. They're adding a shit ton of weapons, which is all just the previous weapons from all the other Black Ops, and they're calling it a blackout mode. So
Blackout mode.
Because
Oh.
that's what you do after you play one round of it. You're like,
You know-
I'm done.
I never got this. Like almost every game before PUBG and similar battle royale games had a last man standing, and you could increase the player count substantially to pretty high. Why is it just suddenly got popular when PUBG came out? What was that?
It
what,
was
it was
before
just
PUBG.
dedicated.
Before PUBG, it's the one that's coming out that's being re-released on PS4 again. H1Z1.
H1Z1.
Yeah, I
was
played that, and it's glitchy as fuck still on the computer. Like, I tried to play it the other day, and it was just like my car was like janking all over the place. They added the auto battle royale onto that, and it was just so janky. I'm like, wow, they got some serious bugs to fix.
Yeah, H1Z1 came out
They gave up
first,
on it.
and then
I know they
PUBG
started
came
it
around.
all. They started it all, but they've got some serious bug fixes to do. I'm sorry.
I guess
I
it's
tried to play it. I have it on my computer here, and I tried to play it the other day. I was just like, oh.
I
You
guess
know what's
it's-
really funny about that game is that they're transferring it over to PlayStation, but that game is actually made by Sony, so they don't have any excuses to give up on that game.
Oh.
They really don't.
Well, have you ever seen a Sony movie? So.
I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh on them. I don't know.
No,
like-
the PC one they gave up on. They're not even
Although-
fixing it anymore.
The best Sony movie ever was like Bucker Banzai or something. Or what
Yes.
was that Sony? I don't remember.
No, I
But-
don't think that was. I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, I was watching Life. I got them confused. Sorry, I was watching shit on Stars, and I couldn't remember what was what.
Yeah,
Life was alright.
you want
I'll
to
give-
see you want to see bad Sony movies? Watch the first 3 Spider-Mans, Tobey Maguire.
Oh boy.
Yeah, actually, that reminds me. And it shouldn't remind me, but I'm gonna watch Deadpool 2. So that's gonna be good.
You know what
I'm
you should
still
sign
waiting
up
for
for,
my
Landon?
pass to come in.
What?
You know what you should sign up for?
What?
Movie Pass.
I heard they almost flopped, and they had to charge more because they weren't able to cover a lot of people's movies or something like that, and they had to start charging more for that.
It's back to $9.99 a month. It's $10 a month, but you can go to a movie every day.
I don't know how the hell they're able to afford that. I mean, for people like me who only watch like movies at the theaters once a month, maybe. But for other people, that's where they're gonna make their money. But there's
They hate
not
me.
like there's people like Matt who go there like every day.
Yep.
Yep, yep. They hate me
And they're
because
like, we're
because
dying.
when we were doing the transition in moving, the wife was already over here with our son, so I was at the other place alone. So I'd go to work and then I'd be like, "Do you want to go home, play a game, or watch a movie?
Watch a movie.
Let's go watch a movie. Use Movie Pass." It's like I'd be there every day.
Yeah, I could.
Oh, you costed them so much money.
Oh, they're like, oh, why did we do this service? Oh my God, we fucked up.
They're probably like, can we like put his account on hold?
I remember seeing that on the news pop up recently. They were like hemorrhaging money because they couldn't cover like all the costs of everybody seeing movies because everybody's like, well, fuck, if it's only $10 a month, I'm gonna go every fucking day.
Yep.
And they just forgot there's some people out there that will go to the theater every day. There's not people like me who will just go once a month, which is what they expected. There's people out there that actually enjoy going to theaters and would go every day and could do that.
I tell people, even if you get the $10 a month one, if you go at least twice a month, then you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like, if I go to my theater around here, it's like 6 something for a viewing. And I'm sure, like, their company gets, like, some, like, wholesale amount just for having the service. But, you know, still, if I go twice a month, they already broke even.
Yep.
Like, how the hell do you even get a fucking company like that to even work?
Well, like the
How
theater,
does that work?
the theater that's close by my house here, it's like $12 a ticket.
You're banking on people that are so grumpy about most movies that they won't even go for months, like me, who only see a movie like that they really like, and it's like once, maybe a month, maybe every 3 months, because that's how I am. I'm so fucking picky about movies. Like, I'll wait. I'll be like, hey, if I'm not sure about it, I'm not gonna pay that $6 fucking. I'll wait till it's like $3 on Vudu, and then I'll get it.
Yeah.
See,
That's how I watch most of my movies.
Yeah.
see,
you
that
know?
was me. As I was like, and I still am, really picky. But when I got
Yeah.
Movie Pass, I was like, ah, fuck it, let's just go.
Yeah.
So I went and seen
mean,
I went and seen like The Greatest Showman and like Shape of Water and all that, and I'm like, some of these are
man.
retarded, but it didn't cost me anything.
I like how the last one you said was Shape of Water, and you said it was retarded. So I was just gonna assume that's how that movie went down.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I looked at the. You know, they say don't judge a movie by its cover, but you kind of have to. Sorry.
She has sex with a fish.
Yeah, I mean, like if I wanted to see that, could not see that on Pornhub, obviously.
You go
I would
to
have
Rule
go
34
the
for
dark
that.
web. I would have to go to the dark web to see that. And that's like, if I can go to the movie theater and see that, well, I saw something I want to see, actually.
Just go to Rule 34. You'll be fine.
Maybe if I paid in Bitcoin.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I put that slap down on the Bitcoin people. Bam.
Did you actually
How
get
dare
Bitcoin?
you? You know, I'm actually really mad at Bitcoin people because they found a way to do Bitcoin mining using graphics processors.
We
and
talked about
caused,
it last episode.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
God,
talked about
yeah.
how...
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't actually listen to your full last episode. I'm sorry.
That's
But
fine.
I just gotta say, I'm really mad that they caused the GPU market to explode and causing inflation of graphics card prices to go up because of their stupid Bitcoin mining.
I looked at
can't-
4 years ago. I looked at when GTX 1060s came out brand new. They were like $400. Now you look at one, they're like 800.
Yeah, they're like almost breaking 1,000 now.
Yep.
It's like, fuck you.
You can't build a computer anymore. It's
I know.
too outrageous.
You like hit this wall. You're like, oh, fuck. Do I really have to go to AMD? Damn.
Hey, AMD now owns ATI.
You know, actually, I'm actually talking to you on a PC built with a new AMD Ryzen, and I gotta say,
I have an AMD in mine.
The Ryzen,
Mine.
I have a Ryzen 5.
I don't
and
have
it's
a Ryzen in mine.
pretty fucking nice, I gotta say. And I put an AMD card in it because it piggybacks off Ryzen, and I gotta say, it's pretty fucking nice. And let's just keep this on the download for those Bitcoin fucks. So don't get on this, but maybe we should all just move to AMD, let them have fucking NVIDIA, and we just keep AMD and say, hey AMD, make our gaming cards really good, and just put something in your fucking CPU that just blocks, or GPU that blocks Bitcoin mining, and we'll call it good.
Right?
Looks like I have an AMD Radeon.
Yeah, well, you know,
I've got a Radeon.
Radeon's good. I've got a... What the fuck do I have in this? Dude, no, look, I usually lose my laptop. I built this badass computer, and the only person who fucking uses is my daughter because I'm never in the office. And, like, I'm always working and always busy, and I never get a chance. Oh, okay, I got the Radeon RX. Okay.
Yeah, mine's the AMD Radeon 7800 series.
Yeah.
HD 7800. which is still a good card. But I'm like sitting here going, okay, like I was looking at throwing, like I said, an NVIDIA 1060 in here, and I was like, well, forget that.
All right, Matt, you ready for some news? Since we're done with Call of Duty BS.
Sure,
Yeah.
let's get right into the news.
Gosh, so Bethesda has confirmed Rage 2 for
Bethesda.
PC, Xbox. Bethesda. Okay, well, I guess I'll go back to saying Bethesda now. Has confirmed Rage 2 for PC, Xbox One, and PS4. No release date. More info coming on the Bethesda's E3.
Oh,
So,
I never played. Yeah, I was just to say I never played Rage.
I've never played Rage. They've been teasing this thing on Twitter for like the last couple of days. Everyone knew it was going to happen.
Is Rage the one where you like? It was like a side scroller, and you as you beat more guys up, your power got more increased, and you just kept like the more you went without getting hit, you just like blast shit apart like so fast.
No,
Or was that an entirely different game?
it's an entirely different game.
This is like Mad Max.
Oh, well, it was kind of like Mad Max. You had like a fucking cyborg arm and shit.
That
What was
was
that game?
Bionic Commando.
No, it wasn't called Bionic Commando. It was something like Rage or Fury or Wrath or some shit. It was one of those kind of names.
Right?
What was it on? It was like a side scroller. You like start shooting people, and the more you blew up, the more angry your guy got until he was like so butthurt that he was like one-shotting everything. And I couldn't remember what the fuck the game was. It was like Rage something.
That sounded like Bulletstorm almost.
Or One Man Army or some shit. It was like one. Oh, I think it was just called One. I think that's what it was called. Was it called One? One.
Yeah.
PS1.
But yeah. So
It was like a PS1.
while Landon's looking that up.
Yeah.
So we all knew Rage 2 was coming, thanks to Walmart in Canada releasing or showing all the
Blame
upcoming
Canada.
stuff. Yeah, right. Blame Canada. They actually got that Walmart in Canada got in trouble for actually releasing all that. So now that Rage 2 is on there, I'm pretty sure we're going to see Gears 5, Splinter Cell, and whatnot.
Don't care.
So I know I don't care about Splinter Cell either. There's some other ones on there I can't remember. Gears 5 is the one that I'm still iffy about. If they release Gears 5, I'm kind of curious of what's going to happen with the Game Pass, like you and me talked about in the past episode, Matt. So
What do you think
Yeah,
of
I
that,
think it was.
Landon? What do you think of that?
Sorry, I was looking up One.
Oh no, that's fine. What do you think of the Xbox Game Pass
For what?
for
Xbox.
Xbox?
Game Pass? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, I'm an Xbox Live Gold subscriber. So, it's nice to get shit on there that for cheap. But, a lot of the time I don't see anything worth downloading, though.
See, Michael has Game Pass, and he thought it was crazy that like that new game. What
first
is
party
it?
games.
Yeah,
What game?
But which one is it?
They're first party games. They any Xbox first party games come out on Game Pass for free.
Yeah, like Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves,
See-
a $60 game. You could play it for $10 on Game Pass.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Sea of Thieves is bad, really bad.
Well, I guess they're using Game Pass people as like the test grounds for whether the game's actually worth anything.
Yep.
And you actually get it at a discount, so you're not like getting burned as hard as people without Game Pass.
Nope.
So, I guess in a way you could say, well, I spent $10. That was like, for me, that's like half an hour of work.
Well, yeah, I mean, but like the first party games, so like the new Gears that comes out, and then the new Fable when it comes out, it's like, oh,
State of Decay 2.
State of Decay
There's
2.
no Fable that will beat the first one. Sorry.
Nope.
All Fables suck.
I'm just
The first one
saying
was
though,
the
you know,
one
you
that was
could be
good.
like, oh, I'm playing the new Fable on Game Pass. Oh, I beat it, and it only cost me $20 instead of paying $65.
I wouldn't even
that's-
buy the new Fable. Like, they progressively got worse. After 3, I can't imagine even buying 4. Like, if there's another Fable, I'm like, no,
Well,
sorry. I know
what
what you did.
is going back
I
to
know.
Albion, the area in the first one.
Well, I don't care where they're going, but it's the game mechanics. So if they keep progressing the way they are with the game mechanics, fuck that game. The first one was a good one. That was the one where I could go overcharge with my fucking power, and then stop time and just beat the fuck out of people, while time was stopped, and then suddenly time would release and they'd all be dead. That was amazing. You know, now they like nerfed everything. It's
that
like,
was also
why
also
nerf shit?
that was also the same thing you could do to the final boss. And freeze.
I know.
Stab, 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 stab.
Like, if you were smart enough to unlock that and figure that out, you deserve that. You know? Like, why nerf a single-player game? You're not competing with anyone. You're not getting a guy complaining like, oh, I kicked the boss's ass too fast, and I want you to nerf it. Like, really? Come on. Like, you worked really hard to unlock that fucking badass combo, and now you're gonna go to the game devs and say it was too fucking easy.
Well, that's
like really?
That's like the kid in school that's like, teacher, you forgot to give us homework.
Yeah, right. That one kid, and they ruin it for everyone. It's like, you know what? Fuck that kid. Fuck that kid, and stop catering to that one little fuck. Sorry. I'm mad about that. You know, like Fable 1 was so good. Fable 2 was like, alright, it's still alright, but I don't like this whole like switching between like one spell at a time bullshit. And then Fable 3 was like, is this really a fucking Fable game? Like, I gotta fucking go out and make money. That's the point of this game, just to fucking make money.
I thought Fable 3 was a money sim just with fighting.
Yeah, that's all it was. Like, you go out and you just basically the first part of the game was like a fighting game, and then it turned into Sim City, and you're like, oh, what the fuck happened to this game? And then you just sit on your throne and go choose between, yes, I want you to dig the fucking lake out because, yeah, we need the fucking money so everybody will survive. Fuck the lake. We want people to survive, right? Fuck the lake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, so you're telling me this great darkness only wants money, so if I have enough money, it'll leave us alone, but if I spend it, we all die.
Yeah, basically, like, you gotta have all this money to hire all these soldiers so that it'll go away. And, like, I tried to be the nice guy and play the, like, yes, well, I'm gonna be a liberal lefty and say, yeah, well, fuck the lake, we want to preserve it. I mean, not fuck the lake, we want to preserve everything. And we'll make no money, and I'll go around and be like, I'm a fairy princess, because I played the girl, right? And, yeah, everyone, I got to the end, and everyone died, and I walked through this, like, empty fucking world, and I was like, wow, that's fucked. And then I made a male character, and was conservative as fuck, saying, fuck the lake, fuck the mountains, fuck everything, let's just make as much fucking money as we can. I don't care if I pollute the fucking world, who cares? Guess what? Everybody lived! I was like, wow, what is this game trying to teach everyone, huh?
Be mean and evil?
It's like, yeah, if you're an asshole and you're conservative and Republican as fuck and everybody hates you, everybody lives. But if you're liberal and nice, everybody dies. So it's like, what's the lesson here? Like, I don't want to be political, but wow, that's a really political fucking game. Wow, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there.
Anyways, back to the news real quick.
Whoa.
Xbox One is getting rid of 21 games off of Game Pass.
So the games that they're getting rid of off Game Pass is there's 2 on the Xbox One, which is Blood Bowl 2 and Defense Grid 2, and then the rest of them are Xbox 360 games, which is Age of Beauty, Sega Vintage Collection. Age of Booty. What?
You know what? Fuck Sega.
Age of Booty, Sega Vintage Collection, Alex Kidd and Company, Bionic Commando, Rearm 2, Bioshock, Bioshock 2, Bioshock Infinite, Borderlands, Bound by Flame, The Blob 2, Dead Rising 2,
those?
Case Zero, what?
Did they already remove those?
They're getting rid of them. Dig Dug.
Better get Bioshock before it.
Final Fight Double Impact, Sega Vantage Collection Golden Axe, Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising, Pac-Man CEDX Plus, Sacred 3 Soul Calibur, and XCOM Enemy Within.
Yeah, I gotta beat my Bioshocks because I have all 3 of the Bioshocks downloaded.
Well, the Bioshocks, I mean, you guys can just buy now for both. I can buy it on PS4, and you guys can buy it on Xbox One. You can buy the entire collection for like $30, which has all
Oh,
3
wow.
games in it.
Yeah, I'll
I
just
can
do
play them
that.
for free.
Well,
now.
if I can play them for free, then I'll get those. But yeah, I better get those. Cause I'm gonna be honest. I've only watched people play it. I haven't actually got a chance to play BioShock, and they're really good games from what I've seen.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
And they're
I need
new
to play
one.
those. Yeah, I need to play those. Oh, and by the way, fuck Sega. I'm just gonna say that. I'm still mad about PSO, too. They just.
Why are you
won't
saying fuck
give
Sega?
us-
You don't like Sega?
I like Sega, and that's the problem. They released Phantasy Star Online 2 in Japan, and they made
Only.
this stupid deal with PlayAsia, so we can't bring it over to the West for us guys. And then, you know, it was on like a 3-year contract or whatever. It's expired by now. They still won't fucking bring it over. What they do? They put PSO2 Cloud on the Switch, and you can actually get it on your American Switch. But if you try to connect, say, "Oh, we're sorry, your internet is terrible because you're a U.S. fuck with shitty internet compared to the rest of the world."
Sega
And that's
makes
pretty much what it says.
Sega makes
pretty much what it
a
says.
game that I like. They make
Well, they make a
Yakuza.
lot of games I like. No, I love PSO2. I played it. You have to get the fucking language translation pack just to play it.
I know you tried to get me to get onto it.
I know, and it's really good. And I'm really mad that they won't bring it over here. And I'm just going to say that. And I'm really mad at Sega. And it's not because they're a bad company and they make shitty games. They actually make really awesome games. And I love PSO2. But God fucking damn it.
You know,
Bring it to America.
I'm so glad to see that Sega's still around. Like, okay, yeah, they sucked it in hardware, but they're good with their
No.
software.
You know what? They never sucked in hardware. That was the thing. They were always ahead of the game, but nobody wanted to fucking play it.
True.
I don't understand it. Like, the Dreamcast came out, it was like, it blew all the other consoles away. I got the Dreamcast right when it came out, like, and it just blew everything
I
away,
remember
right?
when you had the Dreamcast.
Yeah, dude, I played PSO, Phantasy Star Online, I played Sega, Gems, and all that shit, and, or Sonic Adventure, sorry. And
then
dude,
Power Stone.
yeah, Power Stone, it was like this amazing console.
And then they had a really
they had
good
the-
RPG. They had Skies of Arcadia.
Yeah, and the fucking
Oh my.
memory card had a video screen on it, and you could like download your fucking Chow from Sonic and raise it like a fucking Tamagotchi
Mm-hmm.
on the side while you're at school. I was like, dude, this is a fucking amazing console. And suddenly, like, N60, or no, the GameCube came out, and the Dreamcast died. I was like, why? The graphics were better. The games were better. Why did this console die? What happened? What's wrong with everyone?
They ported
What
it all over.
killed it?
Like Skies of Arcadia, they put on the GameCube, and it was Skies
I
of
know,
Arcadia
and
Legends.
They put Phantasy Star Online on the GameCube, and just like, wow. Oh, wow. You killed an amazing console. This console was like even better than the GameCube. Like, graphics-wise, performance-wise, video, like, memory-wise, like, everything-wise.
I
You
thought it
didn't
was
even
up
have to
there with.
get
I thought it was up there with the PlayStation.
No, you didn't even have to get an add-on for the internet. It was already built into the console. You didn't have to buy an extra thing to plug into it. It was already there. Like, why would you... What is wrong with you fucks?
It was because it was the most ripped off console ever. It was so easy to burn games, and then play them on your console.
Yeah, but... So?
That was the reason why.
Oh, I know. I just like, man. I thought the Dreamcast was like this. I still think it's an amazing console, and I'm still sad that like that was like Sega's like last ditch effort, and they did such an amazing job on the console, and it got shit on so hard.
And
I'm
you try to
so
buy
mad at that.
a game or a Dreamcast now, and it's like, oh, give us $700.
Yeah, I should have kept my Dreamcast. Now that I know it was that much, damn.
Well, that's like me. It's like I wish I would have kept a few of the like GameCube games and a few other ones that I had. That it's
Well,
like
I'm still holding on to some NS Super Nintendo cartridges. I got in my drawer, dude. I got some classics in there.
you got Earthbound.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Oh boy.
We
Oh,
actually
boy.
looked that up on Going Loose. Earthbound's going for $1,100 loose.
Yeah, I know, and that's like half my paycheck, so I'll wait till it's like in the like 10K region, and then I'll sell it.
And it's funny. I remember seeing when we had KB Toys in our mall. I remember seeing a stack of Earthbound games for like $5.
I know. And then the 4-player thing that came with it,
The multi-tap.
the multi-tap, there wasn't very many games that worked. But Bomberman was fucking amazing at that.
But like
though.
you'd see that in like the $5 clearance bin.
I know, dude. I go to Goodwill, and actually, I got a Super Nintendo at Goodwill for like $10. I couldn't believe it.
Nice.
Not more than a few years back. I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, really, you fucking retards selling this for $10? I'm taking that shit right now. Fuck you guys. And I got a couple console games too with it. I got like Super Mario and Donkey Kong Country. Yeah.
Well, that's like you see, like you try to get a Super Nintendo online now, and it's like, oh, it's $150.
Yeah, I still got the original, but my son dropped it and cracked the top of it.
And then everyone's like, oh, that's when you just go to the Super Nintendo Classic and then add more games onto it.
Yeah. Or you just get a Raspberry Pi and then install the emulator off, and you're just like, oh, I can play everything.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, look, I want to use a Raspberry Pi as a MAME arcade
Yeah, that doesn't
cabinet.
work. That doesn't work. You ever tried playing Raspberry Pi with a MAME emulator? That shit like resets on you because that graphics hardware can't handle it. It like overheats or something.
Yeah.
And the power thing resets, and you're like, oh, I was just in the middle of like Altered Beast, and you fucking reset, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that. It doesn't work. I think the only thing I was able to get all the way through the game on was Golden Axe and Metal Slug. That was about it. Everything else is just reset.
Yeah, and you see on YouTube, you see all these people that are like, yeah, I went and bought this $1,500 laptop, and I'm going to stick that into my MAME arcade cabinet. I'm like,
oh my
why?
God. Why? Yeah, like you don't even need that much hardware. Like, do you think they're spending that much on an actual MAME arcade system? Like, the whole thing? It probably didn't even cost that much. Like, these days you could probably buy one for like $500. Or build one yourself for less.
Yeah, I'm like, I could take, like, you could actually use like a little netbook too.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it doesn't take very much. I actually had... the MAME, have you ever got the Ouya? I had that. I bought that console at Target when it came out, and that thing was pretty nice. And a lot of people hated on it. I just didn't see where the hate was coming from because there was a lot of cool games on it. I downloaded all the SquareSoft games on it. I was able to play like Final Fantasy 1 through fucking 4 or 5, and the 3D remakes, and they worked all beautifully.
Nice.
Why did everyone hate this console so much? It
It's
worked
funny.
really well.
I have a system that I think is a really good, overlooked, like emulator system, and that's the PSP, the original PSP.
Yeah.
I have mine right behind me here, and I have Super Nintendo on it, Nintendo, Sega, of course, PlayStation games, PSP games.
You could easily like put the emulators on it.
And
that was a really cool.
And it runs better than when I modified my Nintendo 3DS to do that.
Yeah. Like even my Xbox, not one, but the original Xbox, like Xbox, quote unquote Xbox.
Yes.
I had all the emulators on it. I mean, I was even able to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night from PlayStation on it.
Woo!
Flawlessly. And it worked beautifully on that system. I had all these emulators and shit. I was like, wow, this is a really good fucking console. I modded it. I just got one of those little X1 executor mod chips on it. So nice.
Michael, did you ever have any modded consoles or or like systems?
No, I went old school and I bought all my stuff.
Well, I had the stuff, but it's nice if everything was on one console.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, well, I'm not really doing anything illegal because I own half the shit I'm already playing. But it's nice to do it all on one console.
What's funny is you said you have a Switch, right, Landon?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the hack that happened?
No, I didn't hear about that.
The NVIDIA chip that's inside of it, got hacked, and so people
Whoa.
people can put on Linux and everything else, so they could actually run. It showed a guy.
Stupid. Don't do that.
It showed a guy running Dolphin off of his Switch.
Oh man, remember when we had remember when the PS3 came out and you could do the other OS option and put like Yellow Dog Linux on your on PS3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that, and then they patched my PS3. You could no longer access the Linux, and I had half my fucking hard drive was locked out for the rest of my console.
Yeah, this one.
I was so fucking mad about that.
This one can
Can
no
you
longer.
believe that shit?
Nintendo can't patch this because it's a hardware thing.
Yeah, I know. Well, they'll find a way. Actually, I'm really surprised. Nintendo was like straight up AMD for a long time. Like since the GameCube, they use like Radeon and AMD shit in their fucking hardware.
Yeah, I thought that was weird too when they were like, "It's gonna have an Nvidia like Tegra," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, whoa, wow, that's a different. I guess you guys are like, you know what? We've been like getting our ass handed to us in the console market with you fucking AMD, so we're gonna go to Nvidia.
But yet they're doing so well because you got people that are rebuying games that are like 7, 8 years old, like Skyrim. People are rebuying Skyrim because they can take it on the go.
Yeah, well, you know what? The only thing I play on the fucking Switch is fucking Gunvolt. Because I'm a big Mega Man fan, and like, you know what? Mighty Number 9 came out and it was fucking trash. Because you have to dash through the enemies to fucking kill them. What fucking stupid mechanic is that? Anyway, so, you know, the guys who did Gunvolt got together with the Mighty Number 9 team, and they're like, hey, let's take your guy and put him on our Mega Man remake, and we'll try to do something with it. And they did a better fucking job. It's like a fucking side-scrolling. It's the way Mighty Number 9 should have been. They're like so fucking good.
And then, of course, there's games that have absolutely flopped on the Switch, like WWE
right.
2K18.
I don't play WWE games. So.
You literally, it goes down to 1 frame a second when it gets, I think it's like 10 people.
Yeah, well, I did play
or 8 people. Yeah.
I like a Sonic one. It was really fucking good. Actually,
we better get back to the news. We're kind of rambling now.
What were we on?
We're just switching over.
Battlefield.
We are. GTA 5 is adding a new mode that is inspired by Battle Royale.
Yeah, that's nothing new.
So what they're doing?
What's up with fucking Battle Royale? Fucks, man.
Yep. So what they're doing is that you'll have your how many ever people it is, and then when you die, you don't actually die. You go down into this red platform, and then you have to try to get off the red platform or out of the red platform by killing other people. But if you don't do it in time, you drop down into this water pit, and you're dead. So it's weird.
The hell? That sounds like something GTA 5 would do.
Damn, we've been recording for an hour and 23.
Red square, and you fucking punch everyone to death. And if you don't punch enough people to death in time, you just drop in the water and die. Yeah, that sounds like GTA. Yeah, that totally sounds like something I would do. Yeah.
I guess PUBG is mobile. PUBG Mobile has got the
no one cares.
I played it. There's actually another mobile game that's actually a little more polished than their mobile version. That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
That has a ripoff is more polished.
Yeah, it hasn't even on the Miramar map hasn't even released on Xbox the consoles yet, and never mobile.
It's on the test server right now. You can play it now,
and it runs like garbage.
Yeah, it does. I love how you can like drive through the desert and just hit like nothing, and your car just stops, and you like take like half your life bar is gone. You're like, wow, that's awesome. Yeah, let me do that again. Dead.
I've had me and my buddy were doing it on that test server. We're driving through, and we had a rock spawn under us. And it fucking launched us in the air and killed us. It was like, what? What the fuck?
I love how my parachute sometimes just magically disappears while I'm falling down. Yep. That's happened a couple times. I'm just like falling. Oh, wow, that was a cool game. That was almost as bad as my first game where I landed, I walked through the door and died because somebody shot me with a shotgun. I was like, I didn't even know how this game worked. I'm like, wow, that's my first game? Cool.
Awesome. Yep.
That's great.
I think the funniest game I ever had was me and Michael landed like in between these two houses. I watched the guy like run into this house, and I was like, I'm gonna chase him. I run in there and I chase him, and he's sitting at the stairs. I ran into a house before I ran into his house. I ran into this other house. All I could find was a fucking Magnum, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Run in there. He's pointed at the doorway, and he shoots me, and he had potato aim, and I just spammed the fire button, and I killed him with it. I was like, I killed him with the Magnum?
Wow, any pistol really. Like all pistols suck initially in that game. Like they're worth picking up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If you have an opportunity, use a pan. Pan is better than a fucking pistol.
Actually, a lot of people will shoot me until I'm knocked out and crawling on the ground, and they'll switch weapons to the pan and kill me with the pan. And then nothing's greater than saying, "Oh, Raz died by pan." Oh, that's awesome. Cool. That's fucking awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you for just not taking me out with the gun you had on. You had to go as far as switching the fucking pan to finish me off.
Well, that was like me and Michael landed. Where did we land? I know we landed somewhere, and we seen like 5 AFK people just sitting there.
Yeah. Yeah. That we just ran, rode the freaking airplane so we can get kills.
5 AFK people there. We were like, all right, whatever. Punch.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I've never placed first, but I have placed second in that game. Like only a couple times.
I've got first on it, but I got carried. So
that's nothing.
I got second. I didn't get carried at all. It was just one versus it was solo. It was no teams.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, that was hard. It wasn't one of those like, oh, I got second with no kills because I hit the whole time. It was actually I had like 4 or 5 kills in that game, but I can't aim, and I play it mostly on the console. And so what I do is I get the shotgun with it takes 2 shots, 1 shot, blam, you have to reload. Yeah. I do really well with that for some reason. I don't know, because I get a headshot and boom, they're on the ground, and then I just reload and finish up. So I through the whole game I would just like hide in these fucking little shacks that are on the side of the road, and they would walk through the door and I'm like, blam. And they're fucking on the ground, blow them apart. And my 3 best weapons in the game were that shotgun, the 1-shot reload shotgun. I forget the name of it. It was like SK something or other.
It's SK-12, I think.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, and the Jeep is my next best weapon.
The Jeep.
I get the most kills with a Jeep. Yeah.
Okay. I got killed by a motorbike today, and I didn't even know it was possible.
No, I've killed people like vehicles. I'm fucking rude. I can fuck you up with a vehicle, but I can't shoot you with anything except for that one gun. And then grenades, like flash grenades, smoke grenades. Dude, I'm amazing with grenades. Like if I'm out in the middle of the field and I hear a sniper, like I hear a pew next to me, I start throwing out fucking 8 smoke grenades around me in a circle. And run off to some fucking cover, and they're like, "Oh, where did he go?" There's like this giant fucking fart cloud, And and then I start chucking fucking flash grenades in buildings when I think a guy's there, and I just run in and like, bah! He's fucked. I find a scope, and I'm like, "Does anybody want a scope? 8K." I can't fucking use it because I suck at aiming. Yep.
I can't use 8 times. I only used 4 times. I hit the farthest I go.
4 times, 8 times, 2 times, whatever. I'll give them out like candy. Like I find them all the time. I can't fucking use them. I can't aim. I go out there with a fucking pan or a crowbar or a grenade or a fucking shotgun, and I can fuck you up. But if it comes to like aiming anything more than 5 meters in front of me, I can't fucking do it.
So remember, everyone, if you play against Landon, just stay 6 meters.
Yeah, 6 meters, I can't hit you. I'm sorry. I'll have to throw a grenade and die with you.
But if he has a pan, turn around and run.
Yeah. I don't know why. I can't aim. I freeze up. when I have a gun out. It's weird. Like I don't freeze up when I have a grenade. I'm smart about the way I throw them, and I'm smart about the way I use my shotgun because I only have one shot, and I'm smart about the way I throw grenades because I only have one throw. But if anything is semi-automatic or automatic, I'm just like just spraying them around, like making a fucking smiley face on the wall, you know. Like I can't fucking aim.
I'm just gonna put my initials here.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't fucking aim. Like I'm just mashing the analog pad in random directions, you know. Like oh, it's so bad for me. I have autism when it comes to that.
So Mafia 3 devs Hangar 13 opened new UK office with split second, working on a new AAA game for 2K.
Yep. So 2K is going to come out with a new IP. I have no idea what it's going to be yet, but
Dog shit.
I don't know. 2K
We've patented dog
2K
shit.
made BioShock, so I mean it can't be that bad. And Borderlands.
Yeah, but they also make the shitty 2K WWE games.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
you
careful.
can't-
Speaking of,
You can't
Speaking
slap
of-
down for one shitty game.
speaking of WWE,
I've made a shitty game, and I'm not even gonna say its name because it's out there, and I'm not gonna say it. So.
Oh, what is it? I'll play it.
Oh, don't please, God.
so speaking
Okay,
of
if you want to know, it's called Hurls. It's on the App Store. just don't play it. Just don't.
So speaking of 2K, they announced today, or they announced also that they're coming out with a new WWE 2K19 this fall. There's obviously no surprise there. It's going to be every year game. So
Are you able to customize the underwear?
most likely.
Oh, that's the most important feature of the game.
You said
Right?
hurls, right?
Yeah, Hurls. It's on the Android. It's a mobile game.
HURLES?
Basically, HURLZ.
Oh,
And it's basically Angry Birds, but you fling zombies and shit.
okay.
Yeah. But it's, the thing is, it's one of those
It's got a
things where,
5-star.
What?
Yeah, it's got a 5-star rating.
Fuck that. No, there's no way. No, that game had a deadline, and I stayed up fucking sleepless nights to fucking make that game, and I couldn't even play test half the levels, and I just released it and said, fuck it, it's done. I'm tired. I'm overworked. I can't even play test half this shit.
80
I'm just gonna
levels,
say it's
huh?
done. Yeah, 80 levels in 2 months. That's a bitch. I did it. It was hard.
Yeah, I'm not joking with you. It says 5 stars. 4 stars for gameplay, 5 for control, and 4 for graphics.
What? I must have. You know what? CERN must have done something. I'm in an alternate world line. There's no way that game got that much. I sweated blood into that, and I couldn't even play test half the shit, and I was like delirious through most of the levels. And it crashes on most phones, and I had to make the stupid message. I had to catch the error so it wouldn't actually shut down the app and say, sorry, this game crashed, but I'm going to let you keep playing it. I just reset the level. Sorry. And I have a gorilla picking his nose as the icon because I couldn't figure out the error.
What's
in time.
new?
I had a
Fixed
deadline.
issues with certain levels and scoring set too high. Adjusted and fine-tuned game to run faster on devices.
I tried. Yeah, I was actually going to port it. I made it in this program called Monkey, which actually is a universal translator. And I was going to put it to Unity, and I still haven't got around to releasing a new update. So
Black
But
Jelly
it's like,
Bean
eh. Productions.
Productions.
yeah, that's us. That's the company I was talking about. That's in LA that we do media. But yeah, so I said, hey, yeah, I got a game I've been working on. He's like, all right. Talked to all these sponsors and shit. He's like, yeah, let's get it out by December. And I was like 3 months away. I was like, I don't know if I can. Well, he's like, oh, well, I already said yes, that we could do it. I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to try. And so I did it. I stayed up so many fucking sleepless nights to make that game. And, yeah. It's broken. It's fuck. I don't even know how I got that high rating. If you guys rated it, it was sympathy ratings. That's all that. That's what that is.
It's
That's
one.
a sympathy
It's
rating.
one person.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what it was. It was a sympathy rating, probably for me. And I just don't remember because I was drunk or something. Well, yeah, I'm gonna give this guy 5 stars because I know what he went through. It was pain.
Without love.
Yeah.
Woo! We got a high score there. Oh, anyways, go next one. Mafia 3 devs hang. Oh, I already said that.
You read that one, and I
Shut
read the
up.
next one. Read 7.
Red Dead not making a battle royale mode. Yes. Also announced at the end of article that a 2K game has been delayed. Possible Borderlands 3 or BioShock? Nah, neither.
Yeah, they said it, but yeah. So 2K says that they like to innovate on games, not copy games. So
We expect not to have a battle royale.
Red Dead will not have a battle royale. They have a game. They've mentioned they're gonna have something like it, but it's not battle royale.
They'll call it Last Man Standing, like it's a new thing.
Yeah, right.
We don't copy games.
So, and speaking of Borderlands 3, Matt, Borderlands 3 is not being shown at E3. Maybe. Could be some trickery. So one of the Borderlands 3 developers on Twitter was going on about illusions and trickery, and he brought up Borderlands 3, saying that it's like, I can say Borderlands 3 is not going to be at E3, which it's not going to be, and then you guys will come up with some fantasy and believe that it's going to be there when it's really not going to be there.
We're going to make
like
a Borderlands movie.
Yeah, and that's why everyone's like, okay,
Shut up.
Come out Borderlands
Don't give
3.
them ideas.
Yeah, it might not be Borderlands 3, but it might be Borderlands something that you're coming out with. It might not be called 3.
Yeah, it might be 4.
No, it's
Yeah,
gonna
right?
be it's gonna be Borderlands Claptrap chapter.
It'll be Borderlands -1.
No, it's gonna be Borderlands Try to get laid with by Lilith.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, totally. Or they'll just make a movie and say you can't even play this. You just have to watch it.
Yep.
And that's
Yeah.
free.
Yeah, because like we had enough of that fucking storyline shit.
Borderlands 3. Okay, GTA 5 is nearing 100 million copies sold.
Yep. So that's digitally and physical.
How about a Kingdom Hearts 3, not a 2.8.15678.138?
Shut up! You're not. No.
Speaking of Kingdom Hearts 3, they are going to be at E3, and somebody at the conference. I do not want to update my computer right now. Go away. Somebody
we're speaking about Kingdom Hearts. You want to update?
Yeah, right? Oh, you can't talk about this right now. We're going to update. Somebody, because they're doing Judges Week right now for E3, so people are going in there and playing a bunch of the games and whatnot. Well, one of the guys went in there, the Kingdom Hearts 3 one, and took pictures and put it on Twitter. He got in deep shit.
Yeah, I'm sure it was actually Kingdom Hearts 2.9.
No, 2.9 and a half.
Yeah, 9.99999999999. Like, sorry, it's not quite 3 yet. We're not done with 2. We're still giving you bits and pieces. We really like the fact that you keep buying 2 over and over and over for that slightly extra shit we added in. That's
Right.
great. We love that. We're gonna do that with every fucking game. Fuck you.
EA announces Battlefield 5. The live reveal will be on Twitch and Mixer on May 23rd, 1 p.m. Pacific time and 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Copying Call of Duty's a little bit there. Just a little bit.
The Fortnite.
Are they going to have a Battle Royale, Matt? Do you think that
Probably.
Battlefield's going to have a Battle
Probably.
Royale?
Fortnite Infinity War crossover event ends on May 15th, so it's over.
And then
good.
they updated with 4.2.
Then
But-
Fortnite update 4.2, which I don't really care about Fortnite, so.
Yeah, we
I tried to get into that. I'm not into it. I like PUBG more than Fortnite. Sorry. I mean, it's cool that you can build shit, but
Yeah, me and Matt actually played Fortnite a little bit just to try the Thanos. or the crossover.
If you
Matt
ever
hated
got
it.
Gauntlet.
Yeah, Matt hated it, by the sounds of it.
The what?
Uh,
The Infinity War?
The crossover.
You know what I love about
Yeah, I hated it.
you know?
It was stupid. I did get the Infinity Gauntlet once.
I love
and-
how you can't walk through a door.
Yeah, you have to break it.
Yeah, you have to break everything walking there.
And I freaking was like, here's how stupid it was. I don't know if I was just playing like a derp or whatnot, but I would literally hit people and I'd have to hit them multiple times for it to count. But anyone else playing as Thanos could hit me once and I could have full shield and full health and I'd be dead.
Yeah, that's how it goes. It was like one of those derp things. Like, you know, it was like the Star Wars Battlefront when you got fucking Darth Vader and you like walk over there and you like one shot everyone and then this one guy would just like shoot you and you just died suddenly and you're like, wow.
Wait, Vader just died from a blaster?
Yeah, I died from a blaster. Maybe it was shitty luck. I don't know. Maybe the force wasn't working because it was the dark side. I don't know. I died from one fucking blaster.
And give that stormtrooper a medal. He actually hit
Yeah,
something.
I guess. Yeah, like I got to play Vader the one time I got to play him. 5 whole seconds. I choked the guy and then I got killed by a blaster. Wow.
Overwatch
So yeah,
2 years.
hold
Oh,
on, Matt. So if you guys want to know what the updates for Fortnite is, we'll have the link to epicgames.com to see the patch notes in the description of this episode.
Overwatch is 2 years old. Anniversary event brings in more than 50 cosmetic items, a new map, Petra,
Oh,
a
yeah.
new mode to
what's her face?
competitive mode to deathmatch, also dropping a legendary edition of Overwatch on May 22nd. The event starts May 22nd through June 11th. A free weekend will be on May 25th through 28th. PlayStation Plus is not required to play. Xbox is not announced if its gold is needed.
Big shout out to the Pink Mercy Overwatch skin for raising $10 million for breast cancer research. That's really cool.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
And has the Shanghai Dragons won yet?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Last time I heard
I
it
don't
was
know if you
30
know about that, Landon.
Or
but
0-30?
There's 0-30, and they're supposed to be a competitive Overwatch team.
I'm sorry, I can't play Blizzard games after WoW. I feel like what's left of my soul is cringing at even trying to play a Blizzard game. I lost a big piece of myself in WoW, and I can't go back to Blizzard. Sorry, I won't do it. I won't do it.
You want to read these next few ones, Michael?
Yeah, I can read the next ones. I've tried Overwatch, but it's fun. But if you do it by yourself, it is boring.
No.
So Rainbow Six Siege is a free to play for May 17th to the 21st, so now, on all systems. And then Fallout 4 is also free to play on Xbox One from now to the Sunday, pretty much.
Oh.
So.
Well, you know what sucks about getting 2 consoles? You have to buy the same game twice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired. And PC. You have to buy it 3 fucking times.
Yep.
Like, why can't you just guys have a PlayStation?
Ubisoft delays Skull and Bones.
Yeah, this article, I read a little bit of this article, and I was super confused of why they delayed it. So it sounds like Ubisoft had a really good financial year, and due to their success financially, they delayed Skull and Bones for next fiscal year. So
you know what? I'm gonna say, as a game developer, I'm actually glad to hear there's a delay. And the only reason I'm saying that I'm glad that it's delayed is because that means I'm going to get a better game.
Right.
You know, if we can give the developers more time to like polish shit off, I would be happier to have it a little later and get a good game than an early game and have to download 5 million patches to make it a good game.
Right. I really liked that when Ubisoft took a break for making Assassin's Creed, and then they came out with Origins. God, Origins was a good game.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and whenever I see a delay, I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with a delay. After being in the game development business, I understand this. And I say, you know, I understand there's like the management has all these fucking deadlines laid out. Like, oh, you better have this game put out by fucking May, or your asses are fucking grass. And they're like, there's no way we're gonna release a broken game. And they plead and cry to the management. And finally, the management goes to the, the PR, and they're like, oh, we gotta let everyone know that it's gonna be delayed. I hear a delay, and I'm like, yes.
Yep.
Oh, good.
So
I mean, yeah, I have to wait more to play it, but damn, that means it's gonna be more polished when I get it.
So Landon, did you work for a company when you were making games?
No, I was all solo, but I mean, yeah, technically I was working for a company, Black Jelly Beans, but I understand the struggle of trying to meet a deadline and getting a game out.
I was saying, is it a lot like Grandma's Boy?
Oh, fuck Grandma's Boy. Like when did he ever actually work on the game?
I know.
Like, it looked like he was just like smoking pot the whole time, and then a game suddenly appeared in his lap.
It did.
Like, and the other guy who was actually really trying hard and was awkward with women was really trying hard to make a game, and it was falling apart in front of his eyes. Couldn't do it. That's what it's really fucking like. Your head's falling off your fucking 3D character, and you just want a chick to sit on your face. Yeah, that's what it's like to be a developer. Grandma's Boy, the other guy smoking pot, that's not what it's fucking like. Never. You don't make a badass game like that out of nowhere. You don't pull that out of your ass. No, you got a shitty 3D model, can't even keep the fucking rig together, blowing up in your fucking game, and you're just trying to pass this off as a fucking cool game, and you're like, oh, look what I did. I cut a fucking stick man out of a piece of paper. Ugh.
So the Senate votes to reinstate net neutrality, passes 52 to 47. It has to go to the House now. They have till January 19, 2019 to vote. Then it goes to the president, and he can still veto it and end the whole process.
What does the net neutrality thing exactly cover anyway?
It pretty much makes it to where if, let's say, net neutrality, if it passes, Comcast can slow all of our internet down legally.
Oh yeah, okay, I know. I was wondering if that was the one we were talking about.
Yeah, unless we pay for that advanced lane, or if Comcast or Xfinity does something we don't like let's say someone from Comcast listens to this and we're like, screw Comcast, blah blah blah. They could be like, and you're completely shut down.
It's one of those things where, like, yeah, if you own your own website, your website's going to load like ass slow, but other websites are going to load like super fast because they paid the fast pass fee. It's just like when I go to Great America. It's like, you could go to Great America, spend the normal fare, wait, 5 years. Sorry, I dropped my microphone. You could wait 5 years to get on one ride, or you could spend a little more money on the fast pass and go on every ride first. Yep. And that's how this whole thing is going to work. It's like, oh, you could have the shit internet, or you could buy the fast pass and everything loads fast.
Yeah.
And it's just another way to make more money. Yep. It's so dumb. And I kind of hope Trump sees this and so like, maybe Trump likes going on Pornhub, and Pornhub doesn't want to pay extra money. And he's like, you know what? I actually want Pornhub to load fast, and I don't have to pay more. So yeah, let's veto that shit.
Yeah, Pornhub is actually one of the ones pushing to get it reinstated because they're
I know.
Net neutrality.
I know.
So, we got any reader mail?
Not that I saw.
So
we should hear pretty soon with getting on all these other.
Yeah.
You watch. We will. We'll get one guy who's like, "Hey guys, blah blah blah."
Yep.
It'll happen.
So Matt, we really haven't been playing anything new. Persona 5, Ni no Kuni for me. I started Ni no Kuni.
I started playing Trail Makers. It just came out on Steam. That's a good game. I'm a big fan of creating your own shit on sandbox games. I played Minecraft. I admit it. I liked it. I played Scrap Mechanic. I play Space Engineers. I play 7 Days to Die. I love those games where you can dig into the earth and mine shit and convert it into something else and build some crazy thing. Unfortunately, you can't build some crazy thing in 7 days to die. You can build a crazy house, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But scrap mechanic, space engineers, you can build like some crazy. You can build a mech that like punches shit and blows up and whatnot. But there's a new one, Trailmakers. They released their game out in beta pretty early this year. They came out. I think they came out this year publicly. Just a couple months, like last month actually, they just came out with a water update so you can make boats. So you can make cars, boats, planes, mechs, all this crazy shit. You can design your own robot and stuff. There's like several game modes. You got exploration, you got sandbox, you got multiplayer racing, you got multiplayer battle mode. Yeah, dude, it's so cool. And I've been playing it. It's actually a lot of fun. And they got quite a bit of blocks. It's still pretty new, so don't feel like you go in there and you're like, oh, there's only like 4 wheels to choose from, 1 cabin to choose from, like 3 blocks to choose from. No, it just came out, and they're doing, and the physics are really polished. You know, I think these guys are focusing more on like making sure the game runs really well before they add all this garbage that doesn't work right. So just give them that. Check it out. It's really good. I think you'll actually like it.
And I think them coming out and doing more polishing is more important than having a ton of content that doesn't even work.
Yeah, you know, and you know, I love scrap mechanic, but they've been promising survival mode for years, but they've been keeping their game really polished, but still no survival mode. So I'm like, but you can make some cool fucking shit. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
And all I've been playing is Tales of Berseria. Finishing that.
Okay. Nice.
Deadpool comes out tomorrow.
No, it comes out tonight, technically. Comes out at midnight.
Yeah, I'm watching that this weekend. I would watch it tomorrow, but unfortunately, job is in the way. So.
Oh, hey, I see you're still waiting for your movie pass?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my goddamn movie pass card to come in.
Did you use that free month?
Yeah, I did, Matt. I did.
Okay.
Nice. But yeah, and then our theater doesn't have the electronic e-ticket, so I can't just use the movie pass electronically. So I have to actually wait for my card to come in. So I'm like, God damn, I want it for Deadpool.
Yeah, man. You know what's funny? Like, I was a major Deadpool fan long before the movie came out, and I always wore this like Deadpool hoodie down the, you know, and then, like this one guy out of like a million people is just like shout out his window like, yeah, Deadpool, motherfucker, yeah, you know, wear my Deadpool hoodie. And then the movie came out, and like every motherfucker was wearing a Deadpool shirt. Yeah, everybody was. It was like, oh, so I stopped wearing mine. But yeah, it's like, it's too mainstream now. I was like cool before it was cool, but you know, yeah. Anyway, so like, there was damn, I'm just changing subject, but just want to throw this out there. Divinity 2 is coming out for just came out for Xbox. I love Divinity 2. I'm really hoping that they add the editor for this because I'm a big fan of like tabletop RPGs. And if you've ever played the first Divinity or Divinity 2 on Steam, you'll know you can use their editor to create like a whole campaign and be the DM, and you have your players in, and you can run this whole campaign for them and stuff. So I'm really hoping that this is on early access right now on Xbox. But Divinity 2 is out.
Yeah, I believe it.
Really recommend
right now too.
Really recommend playing it. It's really good on Steam. I know that you can get the first 20 hours right now on the Divinity 2 on Xbox. So if you're really into tabletop, dude, get that shit right now.
All right.
And like I said, I think it's free right now for access.
That's why I said get it right now.
Yep.
Yeah. If you like tabletops, if you like RPGs, get that shit right now. It's a good game.
All right. Yeah. Well, I guess that wraps it up.
Do you want to do any shout-outs or anything to anybody? Guys, think of anything?
No, I can't.
Shout out to
Shout out to Black Jelly Bean Productions.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one. Yeah. So, and shout out to this shot I'm about to take. Yeah.
All right.
So, if you guys like this, like and follow us on SoundCloud, I'm not sure if when we post this up, I'm not sure if it'll be on iTunes quite yet. It's up there, but if you see it up there, then subscribe and rate and comment.
Even if you don't like it, like it.
Yeah, exactly. We need those 5 stars.
Yeah, man, just do it. Like, because I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, nerds and nerdettes, and keep on gaming.
All right. Yeah.